Greetings, Keishlings. Keach Prime here with my live reaction of The Promised Neverland. A special pilot chapter. And it's titled We Were Born. Okay. I love the fact that we keep getting Promised Neverland content. But I'm kind of wondering could the series have gone on normally, and this all just be supplementary stuff that would have been included otherwise, or is this going to start something? Because this title definitely implies that we're getting a part two. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. But yeah, let's see here. We've got Emma, all cute, and who's this mysterious person? I don't know who you are. But Emma is in the ship out suit, and I don't like that. Good Lord, the morning phlegm. Okay. What? There's trash, and it's an alleyway. It's like a meteor shower. Okay, that's a lot of death. There's a crow you're gonna eat that? Let's see here. Life just disappeared every day. Or disappears every day. Ugh, things are going bad, Leo. Let's back out for now. What the heck is going on? Is this long? Surely this can't be long before the start of the series and everything. Is this after the fact? Is this the human world? Oh my god, are we actually going to potentially get a series revolved around the human world and its problems? That could be an interesting part too. Let's see here. That dude got bashed in the face. Shoot, I can't see anything. I guess it's finally my turn to die. And then there's just a child there. Oh, I bet that's the one from the cover. Just oh, it kind of reminds me of the Men in Black movie, and he had Jay, and he was doing the perp shoot test accuracy. Okay, well, it's can you tell me why you thought little? I forgot what the character they named her. It was deserved to die. And it was well, you see, this dude, he hanging on, working out on the light. And it's this dude, he just chilling. It's but little Tiffany or whatever, I forget, Tiffany comes to mind for some reason. It's little Tiffany here, she got all these high-end books physics and trigonometry and calculus and stuff. It's what little 9-year-old doing all this? That's kind of what this is reminding me of. I know it's the weirdest reference for this, but whatever. I'm weird sometimes. Some might say all the time. But anyway, someone started a civil war a long time ago. It's been that civil war seems to be getting closer back all the time. But anyway, long time ago. It's been going on for decades now. We live each other. We kill each other for stupid reasons. Violence and crimes rule the city. Could you believe such a place exists on Earth? Yes. We live in it. All over. And there's the title page. We Were Born. So are we going to follow some kids that are from the human world, and they kind of live the polar opposite of things. While they don't have there's not the guarantee of death, but there's the guarantee of violence everywhere around them. Where in Gracefield, you were guaranteed to die eventually, but you were totally unaware of it, until, Emma and gang found it out. But yeah, so I'm thinking that this might be what this is. We're just going to follow some kids in the human world, in how they came about. Let's see here. Our boss is dead. It's because we were betrayed. We need to get revenge. There's there's a couple rats over there by the body. For his sake, no. Because if we don't, they'll think we're weak. Once that happens, it's over. We'll forever be suckers with no respect. We won't let that happen. Don't fear death, says the dude with a weird monkey shirt. There are no humans who don't die. Yeah. And they're all brandishing very different kinds of weapons. From firearms to, I think that's a stun baton, to a nail bat, various knives, and good lord. It's like, I'm not dead? Oh, so that's the dude who was in the alley, I think. Ow. Where is this? A church? Oh, so the girl, she works at the church and like heals and stuff. Okay. And this is the outfit that she is on the cover, but so it was the same person. Because I'm seeing like a little thing there at the bottom. Or closer in the next panel, I mean. I brought you here because you were lying on the ground. And he like pulled a gun on her. Like, what the hell? I mean, he's part of a gang, you know. Never let your guard down, but still. So he's like vaguely remembering now. My name is Rita. You? Leo. Nice to meet you, Leo. Nice to meet you. Wait a second. Why are you so calm? Why are you talking like nothing's wrong here? I'm part of a gang. I'm a villain. I carry a gun. I literally stuck it in your face. Don't you sense the danger you're in? Why are you getting upset when I helped you? And she's like holding up this plate, and it's like he's just, or no, that's a mirror. I thought it was a plate. He's like, but I helped you. He's like, oh, you stitched up my face. Ugh. These are girls' clothes. What? My clothes look good on you. Oh God, how the hell is he wearing her clothes? If you keep this up, I don't care if you're a kid. I'll destroy you. Yeah, this kind of gives me vibes of like Hugo and Emma. A little bit. Not one for one or anything, but a little bit. Gang or not, if there's someone dying in front of you, you save that person. It's common sense. And he's like, I'm not scared of death. Rita, Mr. Mendel is here. Oh, Father. Listen to me. You look lovely. Really? Yes. Oh, Lord, don't be that kind of priest. Please don't. Excuse me. I feel like half of this video is just me coughing. Sorry. He's waiting downstairs. Run along. Would you like to join? Huh? We're celebrating today. Rita found a foster home. Mr. Mendel! Rita! Foster. Rita was left in front of this church when she was a baby. Perhaps because of that, she unconsciously tries to be useful to others. And there she is, like, helping other kids and everything. And we're seeing, like, when she was a little baby. Oh, she has, like, the kitty mouth. She tries to become someone who is wanted. All the children here are like that. And there's the celebration. It says, congratulations, Rita, on the banner. And now he's looking out the window, and it's like, damn, it's a shit show out there. Excuse me. The Civil War turned this country into hell. It's already been half a century. Okay. This is, not the time frame I was expecting, but okay. Mom, Dad. He's remembering his own past, apparently. Let's see. Don't cry, Leo. Your big brother's going to study hard to get a job and make money. Okay. What? And he found everything in what was left of his life destroyed. Oh boy. Air raids by the government, guerrilla terrorist attacks. Even if we study or work, we don't gain anything. Life is precious? That's a lie. I mean, it is. I mean, you only get one. But it's like, I could see why people become delusioned by it. Everyone is 6 feet under. Well, how about 1 foot in the grave? Why don't you say that? It's like, we're not all 6 feet under. I mean, eventually, sure. If you get the luxury of someone digging you a hole. Let's see here. And he's looking at a statue. He's in the chapel and everything. Why were we born? For what purpose? Isn't that a lovely notion? Because I just recently watched the movie Soul. And it's like, yeah, purpose, your spark in life, all that kind of stuff comes up very heavily in that movie. I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, that comes up a lot. And it brings up some notions. Like, that movie is definitely not made for children. Like, they'll appreciate it more as they age and, you know, come into themselves as a person. You know, really finding out what they want to do with their lives. So, yeah, it like, there's some things for kids in that movie, obviously. But, like, it definitely seems like it was more aimed for an adult audience. But let's see here. Duh, we were born to die. Are these all gang members that have all died? Because there was like nobody there, and now they're there. Oh look, it's the monkey dude. So I assume, yeah, these are probably all the ones that died in whatever he was doing just prior to being in that alley. And now they're all gone. So yeah, they're all specters. Boss, everyone. This is your new younger sister, Margot. Oh. We saw her on the cover page, too. Or on that, like, where, you know, it had the various panels. I didn't really analyze it that well, but I do remember this character. How cute. Okay. She was born with a condition. She can't even get out of bed on her own now. Oh, that's why you were adopting, so that your family could, like, live on, right? Because you feel like she's eventually going to die, I imagine. I'll do anything to help. Anything so that Margot can get better. I feel like he's using you now. I definitely feel like that's a thing. She's being adopted as slave labor, isn't she? Thank you, Rita. You're the best older sister. And now she's like leaving with him. I wonder if Margot loves books. My family. I'm so happy I'm going to be the best sister ever. Oh, I should return this picture. She's like running, or no, she's a good girl. I can't thank you enough. Let's see here. She's running down the stairs. No problem. Indeed. I obtained an organ at a good time. Oh, shit! You were worse. Well, no. Selling children's organs and shit is pretty bad, but is it as bad as child molestation? No. Rape is one of the worst things you can do, but doing it to children and numerous, no. Your ass, special place in hell, go down there, burn, and then be revived just to be burned again for all time. But it's like selling children's organs. Like, God damn you, priest. I knew you were going to be a bastard. I just didn't know how. Oh, Lord. And she heard all of that. So now we know why he was adopting. And she's like, what? My daughter won't survive without a transplant. She was born to be loved. Yet she's been ill since she was born. Even though we waited, no donor came forward. If we take the legal route, only death awaits for my daughter. Lately, she doesn't even smile. Rita, she's our hope. He's so happy for the evil that he's trying to do. The perfectly compatible donor. And the door's up. Oh, here comes the father. And she's like sitting there crying. Rita, did you hear something? You heard something. Father, Listen, Rita, you're a kind, beloved child of the Lord. But the Lord has better things for you to do. It is for you to sacrifice your life to save a rich bitch. You know. That's about what it amounts to. We don't know her personality, so, like, she could very well be a nice character and everything, but, like, the notions to how she would survive, it's like, that's just the rich literally eating the poor in this regard. Not literally, but you know what I mean. If you die, that man's daughter will be saved, and his corporation will live on for another generation. Or whatever business they do, because you know he's rich. You said you'd do anything. You're a good person. Jesus would have done the same. Jesus literally healed the blind and the sick and everything. He didn't give up organs. Well, I mean, he did sacrifice himself for all of our sins, but that's not giving up an organ. I mean, it's similar and greater in some respects, but not, I don't know. I'm trying not to be super religious about it. They brought it up, not me. But yeah, not quite the same. Let's put it at that. Why do you make that face? Because she just found out she's being used as an organ plant. Returning to our Heavenly Father, death is something to be happy about. I never understood that notion. But, okay. I mean, I get it. Like, if heaven exists and everything, sure, so be it. But also, we're told that, like, what was it, 1,000 years after, like, the end of the world and stuff, we just come back to Earth and start the cycle over again. Religion's weird. Religion's weird. But anyway, so yeah, it's like, you don't really return to anybody. It's your last night here. Rest up. Yes, rest that organ. Funny we haven't even found out what organ. Like, it's obviously something that she requires to live. Or otherwise she wouldn't, this wouldn't be as much of a problem. Hey, thanks for the help. What? Oh, it's Leo. Hey, where's Don, Mikey, and Raph? That would actually be hilarious if they were members of the gang. The leader of the traitors is still alive. I'm heading over to crush them before they regroup. You're hurt. That's impossible. I just need to get the leader, even if I go down with him. You're going there to die? What's wrong? I'm scared. Dying is scary. Yes it is. Because even if you're like a devout follower of a religion, the ominous, notion of not being in this world can be very scary, because we don't know what lurks, beyond this existence. So it's like, all the flowery language and all the books and all the world, it's like, nobody knows for sure. And that's me not being spiritual or religious or anything. It's like, we really don't know. And, like, people that have, like, near-death experiences and shit, like, I think a lot of that is due to all of the imagery that has been put into our heads, our whole lives. And then, like, it was like, oh, it was clouds, there were angels, it was beautiful. And it's like, no, that's just what you've been told your whole life, so you thought that's what you saw. You don't even know what you saw. Excuse me. Or it could be like frickin' Futurama, and it's all, what was his name, Yivo? And it was like, it was his body that everybody had been seeing and had wrote about and everything. The angels are like birds. why do you think I was born into this world? And she's now crying, and he's thinking about, for what? Okay, he's like looking at the church as he's about to leave, and there's the gates to the church, and basically signing, he's giving a freaking big old banknote. It's like, here, I'm giving you enough money to run your church for 10 years with, with this purchase. This way, my lady. Oh, that's probably not the gates to the church. Why would the church have gates? This is probably at the mansion. So they probably dropped her off, and poor girl. She's just so sad. And that big stack of fucking cash there. As the priest is like, yes, donations for the poor. Bastard. You sold her for money? Leo saw the whole thing. She loved you as a father. Yes, that foolish girl. She was just a tool to make money from the beginning. And Leo comes in with a, fuck you, father. Damn, sent him flying down the street. I'm not a good person either, so I won't lecture you, but don't mess with the girl who saved my life. And it's like, he steps on his like wrists and everything, and he's like taking the money and running. Hey, stop. What's all this racket? Is she fighting back? No, it's Leo. He's broken into the mansion. Don't get in closer. He's got a gun. He doesn't have to get closer. He can just shoot you now. Hey, geezer, where's Rita? You're giving her back. I don't know who you are. But you don't belong here. I bought that girl. Fair and square. Slavery isn't a law in this world. I see life can be brought with money, eh? You know, I'm starting to wonder, is this actually taking place in the frickin' Promised Neverland world or not? Because I'm confused. Because, like, if it wasn't for the cover and, like, the title and everything, like, you could very well just say this is not anywhere in particular. Oh, excuse me. Good Lord. Sorry about that. But, yeah, so, like, is this in the human world? And, like, you know, one of the more slummy parts of it or something? Because it looked pretty pristine and everything when we saw it near the end of the Promised Neverland, so I would assume that there's probably bad parts of it, too. You know, just like the real world. But, yeah. But, and my shoulder. Ah. But, yeah, now he's got a gun to his head, and it's like, then try buying your own. Now my head feels all stuffed up, even though I sneezed. You would think when you sneeze, you let it out, but no. But anyway, so, it's a, did he just, what? He's dropping the money everywhere? Oh, he like threw it out a window or something. And what? Oh, money! Okay, there's Rita in her luxurious freaking room. Like, damn. Rita, where are you? Leo, is that you? Where are you? Why are you here? What about your revenge? I thought about it all night, and this is my answer. There's no meaning in the fact that we were born. But there is meaning in living. We can decide that for for yourself. Okay, that also comes back to the frickin' movie Soul. Like, that was a big notion in the movie. I'm going to live. I'm not going to get revenge. Yeah, well, revenge only gets revenge, so it's like, your ass would have been grass eventually. What are you going to do? And here's her Robin moment. I want to live! But she's just not yelling, but she is crying. I want to live too. And back away from the door. Huh? Damn, Leo, like, what kind of leg exercises you doing, Sanji, like, motherfucker? Let's go home to where your family is. Okay, I'll become a priest, one that protects with the gun, but it's loaded up with the Lord. That would be hilarious. That's what happens. It's like, I bless these bullets in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and you about to meet Satan, motherfucker. Oh God, I got lightheaded there for a second. Oh shit, my brain. Thank you. It's nothing. I'm just repaying you. I knew you wouldn't be fit to be a gangster, Leo. What? And there's the old man being with his daughter. I'm sorry, Margot. Sorry, Daddy. There's meaning to living, and each of us gets to decide. Does that apply to me too? Yes, my baby girl. What do you want to do? I want to take your organs, Father. And then it like turns into freaking Dr. or Frank and Fran. Where, yeah, read that series. Crazy what happens to various characters in that series. Almost every other character, horrible fates await them. I want to write a story. Oh, she's going to... Okay. Then there's a banner in the background saying, people aren't weak. Wait. Is that Emma? Okay. And there's like some of the kids from the church and everything. There's a fucking father ass limping his bitch ass back to, I hope it's Timbuktu somewhere. He can fuck off. A story about each other and our lives have meaning. Oh. I know it's like pilot and everything, so is this like a whole new series, not actually connected to, the Promised Neverland? And they're just using like the clout of the Promised Neverland or something? I don't know. I'm very confused. But yeah, surely they have something. Like, I don't know. This was an odd one, folks. But yeah, I'll name it just like it was here in Shonen Jump. So I don't know, because it really didn't feel like anything. Like but I don't know what kind of series this. It like wasn't very open ended to the point like, what are you expecting these characters to do? Like, if this is actually happening in the human world in the Promised Neverland, that has more meaning and more possibilities. Like, now that we're learning like the darker, seedier side of the humans, it's like this could be something where, like like the Gracefield kids and everything, like they come into play. And, Emma wants to help them out. And, like, eventually they start cleaning up, all the dark corners of the human world. That could be a cool way to do a part 2. And then throw in, like, some of the demons that, don't like the new world order as it is. And, they try to attack. And then there's... we get to see what the humans' defenses against demons are, because surely they did not believe 100% that the demons would never try to invade, so that could also throw in content to a new part 2. But I don't know. But this wasn't a bad chapter overall. Like, there was a lot of good philosophical things here. Sorry, I went a little crazy there and got a little too, religious and political there, but, it's what happens when these topics are brought up. I can't help myself sometimes. But, yeah, also just me being crazy with what Leo might be in the future. Like, they call me Leo of the God Glock or something. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to do with that character, but anyway, but yeah, so that could be interesting, like if he actually does become like the priest for the church and everything, and tries to help these kids, and then like Emma and the others like meet up with them, and then they learn about the dark parts of the world. Leo obviously would be a big source for that, to like talk about all the gangs and stuff and who to look out for and all that kind of stuff. That this could make for a good part two, is all I'm saying. But obviously it's a pilot. I don't know if it's a pilot of a standalone thing or actually Promised Neverland. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see if this gets enough traction. But not the worst start of a series. So yeah, but we'll have to wait and see. Rita was very good as a character, like her being very helpful. Literally to the point of death almost. So that was kind of horrible. But yeah, like I said, I had my bad notions when the priest said that one thing. But then I was like, well, this turned even more on its head than I thought it would. Or at least in a different direction than I thought it would. But still, yeah. But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings. Was this a spinoff or a part 2? Or something completely new? I don't know.